Hi, I'm Mike Kucharski. I'm joined by TJ Lundeen, and we're here to take you for your first look of the 2013 spring season inside Pacer Athletics.
We're going to start off this edition with a sit-down interview with Mike and head coach Vince Alexander of the men's basketball team.
All right, I'm here with men's basketball head coach Vince Alexander. How are you doing today?
Doing great, Mike. How are you?
Very well. So you got your team playing well. You're 12-5 and 8-2 in conference right now. I know there's still a lot left to be played, but how do you feel about the team so far?
Well, I feel good about the team. Obviously, you know, when you're sitting in a position to have an opportunity to win conference, you feel good about it. But like you said, we have a lot of games to play, and I think we need to continue to improve and get better. I like our chances, though.
Good. During this season, you've been able to become the winningest Pacer coach of all time. What does that mean for you?
Well, it just means that I've been blessed to have a lot of great basketball players and some truly awesome assistants and former players that have played for me and now assistants. That's what it means. Honestly, we win games because we're able to motivate, teach young men, and get them to do what you want to do for the most part. And, it equals a lot of victories. And I think we've truly been blessed to have some great kids here to help us win a lot of games.
Right. And speaking of some great kids, we've got Raymond Nelson, a senior right now. He's already the all-time steals leader. He just broke 1,000 points for his career, and he's gunning for that all-time assist record. Talk a little bit about Raymond and what he means to the team.
Raymond is a tremendous kid. Of course, having him around for 4 years has been great. I don't look forward to him leaving. He's been with me, for 4 years, and he's one of the toughest kids I've ever coached, one of the hardest working kids I've ever coached. And he means a whole lot to this program. He means a whole lot to our basketball team. We just think he's over the 4 years has gotten better. He's a tremendous leader, and it's what can you really say? I mean, it's so much. What he's done speaks for itself. I mean, assists. He's about to take over an assist. He steals, all-time steals. 1,000 points. I think he's a kid that could be Player of the Year. God willing, we could win the conference. He could be a candidate for Player of the Year.
We look forward to seeing that. Now, you talked about his leadership. You've also got contributions. You've got 7 guys scoring 8.5 or more points and 5 averaging double figures. What's that balance do for you guys?
Oh, that balance is something that we think is so instrumental and key into us being successful and winning games. I mean, you can't come out and stop Zimmerman and say, hey, you stop the Pacers, or stop Raymond Nelson and you stop the Pacers. You have to contend with Santuan Butler and Paul Lawson and Jesse Solin, Kenley Branch off the bench, Devontae Wright off the bench, and it's great. I love it. We've always wanted to have a lot of depth, and certainly I think we have that. We're going to take advantage of it as much as we can.
It's making for an exciting team. You guys are second best offense in the Peach Belt right now, too. A little more than 84 points a game. And then just upcoming, you've got the one more home game Thursday before going on the road for about 2 weeks, and you're done with the Western Division. So, what do you guys look for? Trying to go on the road against division opponents.
Well, I do think that we have to play a little bit better on the road. Although, you know, some of those games that we played on the road were cross-divisional games, and they were long games and long distance. You know, now I think you're looking at probably the longest travel besides Flagler is maybe a 3-hour trip. You know, that's a little better to handle than taking, you know, 4.5, 5-hour trips and trying to play. And we just, our team doesn't respond well to that. But we do have to get better in that regards, and I think we will. I think we continue to improve every day in practice. We haven't reached our potential yet, but that's not bad. We're hoping that we can reach that potential here in the next couple of weeks, especially with this tough road trip coming up, 4 games straight on the road. I'm hoping that we can reach that and be successful and come out, you know, 4-0.
All right, well, we'll look forward to that and look forward to the game Thursday night against Flagler. Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
All right.
So we had some good insight from Coach Vince there, and to go with some of the statistics to back up some of the things we were talking about, 3 Pacers are currently in the top 10 in national statistics. Ron Zimmerman is leading the nation in three-point field goals per game at 4. Ray Nelson is 3rd in assists per game at 6.8, and Santuan Butler is 8th in block shots per game at 2.71. The upcoming schedule for the men's basketball team, as we talked about, Thursday night there's a home matchup with Flagler, and Saturday they head to play rival Augusta State at the Christian-Berry Fieldhouse.
All right, moving on to women's basketball. The women are currently 15-2, 8-2 in the Peach Belt Conference. And they're currently in 1st in the East Division, so they've been doing pretty well. They did lose to Clayton State and then on the road to North Georgia. That's a pretty tough matchup, so they're moving on from that. And they're 3-1 since the loss of Kayla Harris. Every player really has moved on to pick up the slack from that. We saw Daniela Torello score 30 points at Young Harris. We've seen Mia Antoine tie her career high with 16 points versus Frances Marion. And then we've seen Portia Martin average about 9 points and 9 rebounds a game over the last 4, along with Tiffany Moody with about 5 points, 6 rebounds a game. So they've really seen the post presence come alive for the women's team since Kayla Harris went down.
We like to see that. Also, coming off the bench, Mackenzie Reese is still chipping in about 9 points a game as your first player off the bench. And Brittany Hill, the point guard, is leading the team doing a little bit of everything. She leads the Peach Belt in assists per game and the assist to turnover ratio. And she is in the nationally top 10 in steals per game, and she's also chipping in about 7.5 points a game as well. So. And they also have the same upcoming schedule Thursday night at home. They'll play before the men's game at 5:30 against Flagler. And Saturday they head to Christian-Berry Fieldhouse to face off against Augusta State. And this will be, if both teams win Thursday, a showdown for first place in the Eastern Division of the Peach Belt.
All right, we'll move on now to the spring sports. They're about to start up. We're going to see baseball play all weekend. They're a preseason top 10 team, so that's something to come out and look for. They're playing 3 games against Lincoln Memorial. There's one Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then we also have men's tennis starting. They're at Valdosta State. They're preseason top 35. And then women's tennis starts Sunday at Clark Atlanta, and they're preseason number 46.
Softball starts the week after, Saturday the 9th of February, as they host Catawba. And the nationally 3rd-ranked golf team starts in a couple weeks on February 18th and 19th at the Wexford Plantation Intercollegiate in Hilton Head, South Carolina. So we look forward to the start of all those seasons and some preseason accolades coming down too. So it should be fun to watch.
All right, check out all the preseason videos at the Pacer Athletics YouTube channel and visit Pacersports.com for all of your Pacers athletics needs.
All right, for TJ, I'm Mike signing off. Thanks for watching here on the Pacer Sports Network.